y'all for a second. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I probably got a little minute. I gotta walk across the street to get to my car. But look, today it's finna be the new year. A lot of people might be finna go out and celebrate, getting drunk, whatever. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. But I want to put something on y'all's mind before the new year, and it's that we're living in a new age, in a new era. A lot of people might not know this. My ears is fucked up right now, y'all. I hope y'all I'm talking loud enough and clear enough. Ever since I came through the mountains, one of my ears been fucked up. But anyways, look, a lot of people might not know this, family. But right now, if you are vibrating high, if you are in alignment with self and with God, and if you are just genuinely living your best life out here, that means you're not in devil energy. You're not out here competing with anybody. You're in a competition with your own damn self, higher self versus lower self. It means that you're in alignment with God and what He has designed for you out here, and you're not trying to dodge it. A lot of times, people are trying to create outside of the realm that God has permitted. You know, sometimes divine intervention will take place in our life, and we'll look at it as a setback, but it's really God setting you up for a comeback. You know what I'm saying? If we'll get in alignment with the Father and the desires He has for us. I know y'all might get tired of me ministering to y'all, but for real though, you gotta know this. The possibilities are endless. I'm starting to see that money was never a factor. Money isn't real, y'all. The only reason why I be telling y'all I get money, you know what I'm saying? That's not the issue. And I'm saying that with sound mind and knowing this to be true. I've traveled across the country. I've gone all across the East Coast, all across the West Coast, literally across the country with little to no money, and I've been just fine. The issue is creating the reality that we feel is our promised land, the reality that we feel is our destiny, our dream, and it not being what God has for us, because we were designed for a purpose. Boom. That's where I'm going with this. That's the word. We were designed for a purpose. Nobody, look, I'm getting tongue tied. Nobody on this earth was created for no reason. So when you're living a purpose-driven life, it's some next level shit. And also, you have less hiccups. It's a lot of times where I tried to do everything except what God wanted me to do. I tried to do what my mother and father wanted me to do. I could not succeed. And I could not dodge what God had planned for me. It was times where I tried to do what my lovers wanted to do and get in alignment with what their visions were. It would not succeed because it was not equally yoked or in alignment with what God had and what He had planned. There was times where I tried to be ambitious and do the things I wanted to do, and it could not succeed or withstand because it isn't what God wanted me to do. We have to be in alignment with God's law because it's protection for us. It's a form of protection. It's God's protection when He is steering you and rearing you to what He wants for you, the direction that He's laid out for you, the path that He wants you to go. It can be painful because you're going to have to let go of a lot of people. You might have to let go of a lot of things. You might lose money. God can replace all of that. A lot of us have gone through a Job season where we lost everything. And I'm never ashamed to say that it hurts to lose everything that you thought was important to you. When it falls away, it can be very painful, and it can also be traumatizing because you start to wake up to the fact that the only thing that you have is God. Let me see if y'all can see this sign right here. Y'all probably can't. The only thing that we ever had was God. Can y'all see that? It say Alpha. That's a word. The beginning. This is only the beginning. Right now, today, if I were y'all, I would start marking my territory. Right now, today, I would start overtaking and walking in my power and authority. Right now, not tomorrow. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions, but I do believe that every day you get a chance to start over. God wastes nothing. Trust me. Everything that you're going through or have been through is just a part of your testimony, a part of your growth, a part of the process. You got to understand. I was talking to a friend of mine when I first got to California. See, it's getting kind of weird. And we talked for about 7 hours about being overcomers. That was the theme of the conversation. And how we were in a league that was set apart based on the fact that we had the ability to overcome, and not just overcome one instance in one situation, but we were overtakers of all situations, and we had the power to overcome anything. And that's one of the biggest blessings that going through your Job season teaches you. How to be an overcomer, how to be filled with joy when you don't have nothing, when you're not sure how you're going to eat tomorrow. And God provides. How to wait on Him. That's the hardest part, learning how to wait. And this next season, a lot of y'all who haven't need to start actively learning patience. That's key to a lot of this thing, because you could be right at the doorway of your success, but if you don't have the endurance to wait on God, you might turn around. You might leave. You might forfeit your promise and the blessing. And what was it all for then? You know what I mean? We also see that suicide it's been rampant over these last couple of years. Me, myself, I think that it's because of the absence of the Spirit of God. Because you got to think He's been taken out of all the institutions. And we have really been institutionalized across the board when it comes to our jobs, our education. Everywhere we function, it's a different institution. There's always the same format. You know what I mean? You think that the world is more complex, but it's not. Everywhere I go, it's all the same. When I was in Philly, I see the same shit that I see here in LA. When I was in Texas, it's the same, just with a southern accent. It's all the same. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is that God is raising up people to be overcomers, to be overtakers. He's sprinkling in the midst of the world these people who would be lights to the world. And if you're coming into the kingdom, that will be you. So you got to know how to walk in authority and how to be that light. A lot of people are going to try to steal it. They're going to see you They're going to see it's something about you. It's something that you do when I'm around you that makes me feel good. That's a dangerous thing because when you have an anointing, when you have a light, you're going to attract all type of people. And most of them are going to be people who are in the dark. And they're going to gravitate to that light and they're going to extract it. You got to know how to go back into self and harness your power and recharge. You got to know how to go into the world, come out of it. Go into the world on your mission, come out of it. Because the world doesn't have anything to offer you. When you set apart, the world will kill you. Look what they did to Jesus. Look what they did to Martin Luther King. Look what they did to Malcolm X. Look what they did to Nipsey Hussle. Look what they did to the best of us have been taken out because of the light that we had. So this time around, God's doing a new thing. In order to protect us, he spread us out all over the world. No two people have the same assignment. And we're all different orifices of the body. We're all different parts of the body. Some people are God's arms and they can reach people. Some people, like me, we're God's mouthpiece. And we reach people through having conversations with people. That's our mission. Some people are God's ears and they're out here gathering the information and bringing it back to the people for people like me to be able to orate it to the people. Then there's some people who are God's legs and they have marching orders. And people like that, I would say, would be the people who are the Hebrew Israelites. You see them and they feel the need to just march because they're God's legs. Some people are God's arms. And I don't know if I might have already said that. And they know how to pull people in. But we all have a different facet in this thing. Some people are the heart of God. And they have the most compassion. But you see where I'm going with this. So because we all are not operating from the same gifts, but we all have the same power source, you're going to see some people get exalted before you because people caught on to what they were doing. And then there are also people out here who are false claimers and God don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? But they're still using the name of God. People like Nature Boy. And he's chastising them because he didn't orchestrate that. They did that of their own ambitions and outside the realm of God. That's what I mean by co-creating with God. You have to get in alignment with God and you can have everything that's good for you. I would want to say everything that you want, but most of the time, because we have free will, when we get everything that we want, you'll find out that you really didn't even need it. And that's why it was so hard for you to obtain, because it was outside of the realm of God. He'll even let you have it and touch it. But in the end, it'll be taken away. It'll remove itself, you'll remove it, or God will remove it. Let's walk to my car. It's been raining, so I ain't even really got to be outside. So I thought it was gonna start pouring down again. But yeah, I just wanted to drop this word on y'all before the new year hit, before it was 12 o'clock, so that y'all could meditate on it, live in it, and be ready for January 1st. Because ain't nothing changed with the weather. But again, every day we have a chance to start over again. Every day we have the chance to co-create with God, create a reality that's better than the one we had the day before. And if you hadn't noticed, we're living in a whole new world. Technology has changed. People's mindsets have changed. What's good, Tyra? Be blessed. Happy New Year. Yeah. Blessings to you and your family this New Year. Make sure you eat some black-eyed peas. Yeah, they say that's good luck. Yeah, this New Year, I'm asking that God bring you guys into the kingdom, grant you guys the blessings that have been stored up for you. And I asked God to build relationship with you guys. You know, it's mainly on you. God's waiting on you. But that's gonna be a big thing. The theme of this video was co-creating, but we touched on overcoming. With every new year, there's new trials as well. So you want to have the full armor of God on. You want to have your spiritual cover on. You want to be in compliance with God this year. Trust me, it's going to be key, because there's going to be a lot of wealth that exchanges hands this next year. And it's going to be mostly given to the righteous. A lot of it's going to be taken from the wicked and be redistributed to the righteous. Now, I'm working right now. I guess I might as well let y'all in on it. Is it time? It might not be time yet. But I'm working right now on something that is a righteous thing. And it would help a lot of people. I also am developing an app that will help a lot of people. So I'm needing prayers too. Y'all send prayers to me. And I'll give y'all more information as I can. But we're also being monitored. Let's keep it true. We're being monitored. And everywhere we go, the devil tries to beat us there. So never for lack of wanting to tell y'all, but for protection of my good things, I'm going to wait on it until it's solidified. And y'all just, all of y'all that are righteous, intercede for your boy. Y'all stay down, and above all else, keep it real. I'm going to tap back in when I'm done working. As soon as I got here, I started working. I started doing what I do everywhere. And that's trying to get to the bag. You know, that's every day. As a man, you need to be trying to get to it. As a woman, you need to be trying to get to it. And as a man or woman of God, you also need to be trying to reach at least one person a day. And that'll be your own personal conviction. Just stay down and keep it real. I'll be back ASAP like Rocky. Peace. Damn, I don't even know if my phone froze, y'all. I might not supposed to. It say 2022 was a tough year for the righteous, but it was supposed to be a good year for planting seeds. That's right. Okay, one more word I'm gonna drop on y'all. I was in Mexico about a week ago. I'm gonna go back, and I really didn't get to do anything. I just passed through, and God put a word on my spirit. I speak a little bit of Spanish, but not a lot. Some of y'all might not know this, but I'm Spanish. I have Mexican ancestry. My grandmother, her mother was Mexican, a black Mexican woman from San Marcos. God kept telling me the word los Jimadores. He said, los Jimadores, los Jimadores. I was hearing that for a week before I got to California. When I was in New Mexico, one of the angels that I met was a Mexican dude. And he had the gift to read minds. And he got my car fixed for me. And it was insane. But anyways, when I looked up what the word Los Jimadores meant, it meant the harvester. So that goes right along with you saying planting seeds. We planted the seeds already. This year is our harvest. Remember, this is the year of Jubilee. We're coming out of the Shemitah year, where we took all our losses. We were to give away as much as we could. So in the year of Jubilee, we'll be getting double for our troubles. That's real. I love y'all, and I'm wishing that for all of y'all. I'm wishing that God gives you much substance this year. I'm hoping that we all come out of this year vindicated, because like you said, we planted a lot of seeds last year. For all of y'all that had not been following me, I had been in the pen for 6 months, and I got out in February. So last year I was coming out of some things, and this year in 2022 I had to really grow and get to know God on a deep, deep level. And in 2023, this is the year of the manifestation of the man of God that I claim to be. Let's see what God does with me and for me. I'll be back today because there's a little bit more I want to touch on with y'all about the work that I'm doing out here. If God allows me, I'm gonna fill in some of the holes on how I got here, what I plan to do, what I've done so far. Yeah, I would love to be able to build with y'all on that because this isn't just for me, it's something for all of us. Because you never know when you're gonna need somebody. It's your boy, Rich Long. I'm gonna try to sign off again, y'all. Let me see if my phone still froze. Yes. Okay, I think it's finna let me. All right, y'all, I'll be back. Peace.